students feel physics is important and interesting, and students will be motivated to think about energy problem, something like that. Okay. And in Thailand, the course was held in No.2 school, Thailand. And this school is a single gender girls school. We have a member of 24 members in the class in grade 9 to 10. This is a school picture. And this is Japan side. We held it at Ochinomizu School, which is a single gender girls school too, but with the 23 students with the very same number as in Thailand, and is in grade 11 to 12. The program can be divided into 7 parts, and 2 hours in the class and 1 hour out of the class. This is all the parts. First is the before class section, introduction, activity 1, activity 2, discussion, conclusion after class. So let me describe the detail of each part. First, the before class section. We created a Facebook group beforehand, and then we post a very interesting video about spectrum. And then we let students follow, learn, and do the activity in the video. This will take only 30 minutes long. Okay, and this is the introduction part. The introduction part, teacher will tell the detail about it, video that description of video clip about the fastest train to work. They will open the video clip and then describe it. And the student watch the video and ask a question. Teacher will ask student the question for the video clip and describe agenda of the class and then intro to activities. And then the activity 1, we do this experiment because as we have said, and as we know that in Thailand and Japan, students have not done much of experiment. They focus on examination and they can't relate the content they learn in the school to their daily life. So we try to create an activity, a very fun activity for them to do in the class. Something like this. Yeah, it is to make a model. Make a model by using just a battery tray, the alligator wire, and paper clip. This is very easy to find. This element, this equipment can be easily find in their life. So it is activity 1 in the schedule. They watch the video clip about how to do it, and then we will do the demo, and they will do it by themselves, follow the demo. And this is activity 2 section. We let them create the maglev train, magnetic levitation train by themselves. So because what we think at that time is that we both have the very, very good example of electromagnetic, which is the maglev train in both Japan and Thailand. So we let them make it, and so we know how it works. And the schedule is very same. Then in discussion part, students in both Thailand and Japan will discuss together with Polycom. The teacher will raise question and let they discuss together, let they answer the question, something like that. And in the conclusion part, teacher will explain the theories behind both experiment, and students will do the quiz to check their knowledge. Then after all the activity in the class, we post a questionnaire on the Facebook group asking about understanding their satisfaction of the class, and this section takes no more than 30 minutes. And this is a picture at the No.2 school. They are doing the demo for students. This is very interesting. Okay, and we have the proctor, the teacher here that describe what they are doing. And this one, we are doing the motor. This one, we are doing the train. We are lovely student. And here, with the discussion part, we held in original business school. Yeah, and this picture, as you can see, is a polycom. It's a picture of the Thailand site, and we both talk together. See how happy they are. And this is a picture of what we use to discuss. Fantastic. So let's move to feasibility.
Thank you very much, Pan. Okay, let's talk about the feasibility of this program. We are promoting. The theme of this program is the best borderless education in science and technology. So it's not only about science and technology, but we are promoting the borderless educations. Borderless educations mean we are also promoting the intercultural communication. So what we need first to make the interaction, to show the video, we have to make sure that the school facilities is possible to arrange the program. And in fact, both schools has the expected facilities, including the multimedia facilities, video conference and projector. And the English communication ability, I personally quite surprised with their English ability, the students on both schools, such that they can understand the material, they can understand what we are speaking, and they can speak, they can express what they are going to do. So there's almost no communication barrier here. So we can deliver the material easily and smoothly. And then about the challenge, we still face some challenge. First, the social media management for communal communication purpose. We are dealing with the issues because in line with the privacy policy in Japan, we cannot easily add students, so we have to collaborate with the teachers from the autonomous high schools to manage the social media. But in the end, the collaboration can be done smoothly, so there are almost no problem with this. And in the end, we also was afraid about familiarity of the students. But in fact, in both countries, students are familiar. So considering these two facts, and we're also able to overcome this challenge. This project is feasible to be done and was done smoothly.
Thank you. You have okay. The Thailand side, because this course has an exhibition days around the middle of December. So that time, many schools in Thailand have testing weeks, and if we exhibit the course when we concern the test is not work right, so that is a concern. That is we concern. And to this English communication skill, and these students' grades, because this class requires some basic knowledge about science and magnetics, about electromagnetics. That is our topics, right? And for its communication technologies, because we have to use the Polycom to communicate the students from Thailand and Japan in this discussion path. As we have two things that we are not required, but if it has its worst case. One is students should be used to technology and
Two is students should not be shy to communications in English. Okay.
Okay, let's move to discussion and conclusion part. First is the relationship between Japan and Thailand. As you can see through the presentation before and about research, we found that the curriculum and contents between Thailand and Japan is very, very similar. I think in the future, maybe the curriculum and contents from Japan education can be applied and adapted to Thailand education for improving the education in Thailand. And furthermore, in Thailand and Japan, we have many exchange students program and many scholarship to join. So many students join this program and learning about cultures and difference, and moreover they learn and get the knowledge from the exchange program. All of these activities makes Thailand and Japan has a better relationship. Thank you. And then let's move to the bilateral cooperation for the improvement.
This class reflects the close tie and complete trust between our two countries and can be the example for other classes that need cooperation between two countries like us. But the bilateral cooperation could be enhanced even further if we can cope with this problem we face. First, Thailand and Japan time different. This is a very crucial problem that we have to solve. The first thing is 2 hour difference between our country. That we have to cope with this problem. We have to make an adaptive time arrangement. But this problem is fine. We can solve it. Yeah, by we separate the work and let everyone do at any time that they are free. But the time difference in semester is really important. It's very more important because we have different vacation, different examination season, and that affect us a lot. Yes, because when we are in examination season, but the other side is not, so we can't work together that time, and we have not found a perfect solution for that yet. What we do is we postpone the due date of the work, but it's not a sustainable solution because it leads to the underwhelmed work quality, something like that. Yeah, and in the future we have to think of the solution for this problem. So in next batch it will be better. And to the culture and lifestyle difference, I think we all know that many times that we communicate, we have a big difficulty in communicating between two sides. Maybe we have to use the pipacha to translate, something like that. So I think we may have to create a new protocol and new communication basics or gateway to communicate between us. Yeah, that has more effective. That is more effective. Yeah, and okay, and this that I said before is the general problem for every group. But now I will say about the further improvement in curriculum. First, although we have collected many of findings and information from our country, but I think it's not enough because I have just 3 months. So in the future, we may have to collect in-depth knowledge from our two country, maybe we have to take years or 2 years, 10 years or something like that to to explore the real school in the real class to see what happened so in every area, something like that. So the curriculum can be improved even further. And two, the collaboration in teacher training. Yesterday, I have heard that Japanese had teacher training, and I think this point we can be bilateral cooperation together. We can be cooperate together to maybe we send the teacher to Japan and Japan side send the teacher to us and we train together so we can improve our education as a whole.
Okay, this is the presentation of our group. So if you have a questions, let us know. Please let us know.